Hello there, and thank you for tuning to GIB TV 2000. So today's not going to be a very interesting video, so to speak. I want to sort all of this out. I'm going to sort all of my movies and books. I'm going to switch them around, and whatever I really don't want anymore, I'll put in a box and put it somewhere, like in a storage space somewhere. But I'm not gonna do all that with you guys. I'm just gonna move this around, and I'm gonna show you guys the movies that I do own. So yeah, let's start with the movies. This is for a project I made. Star Wars Episode 3. This one. And this one, all purchased at the thrift store. My hard drive and the card from my T-shirt, my Brisk shirt. Actually, I was gonna put that with my Brisk shirt actually, but I'll do that later. Then we got Christine. It's a movie about a evil car. I'm just putting them all on my bed and I'll just sort through them later. The Sandlot. RV with Robin Williams. Logan. And then seasons 1 through 5 of Dragon Ball, the original series. Then I got Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules. This movie that I don't remember what it's about. Garfield movie. If. This one, Gem and the Holograms. It's actually a pretty good movie. I liked it. Pretty sick. Some pretty cool music in there. Then you got Family Matters. This is a good show. Never finished it yet. This one still in the packaging. 13 Reasons Why, Season 1. Yeah, Season 1. This one was pretty funny. This one was pretty good. Wanted to check out this one, see what it's about. Oh. Full House. Meaning to get Fuller House, but that's for a later time. I forgot to put this in the recycling. I don't know why I kept it with the cans. But these are my cans. I got Ken. I gotta move these temporarily. Put them over here for now. Got Ultra Instinct Goku. Oh, I suppose you can't really see that. Ultra Instinct Goku. Golden Frieza. I did have Super Saiyan Gohan, but when we got evacuated last year, my brother-in-law helped bring some stuff back. He thought they were recycling and he recycled them. But luckily my sister came back through and she found 4 of them that she just couldn't find Gohan. Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. And regular Frieza. Or I guess just regular Frieza. Because technically that is his base form. All these movies that have like the price stickers on them, I got them like from the thrift store. It's Kill Bill 1 and 2. This movie, which is pretty funny. This one, because I got the original movie. I bought this one before I got the Blu-ray. Maybe we should do these a little bit more neatly. I will go through them, but I'm not gonna make you guys sit through that. I'll come back like once I'm done all sorting them out. Avatar: The Last Airbender and sorry. Close enough. Sorry if it's shaking a bit. Avatar: Last Airbender and Legend of Korra. The Office. Sorry about that. Mr. Bean: The Complete Series. The Boy and the Heron. My Neighbor Totoro. Nerve. Tomb Raider. The funny thing is that I just got into the game, and then when that movie came out, like played in the theater here, I like went and go see it, and I was like, oh yeah, this actually kind of like the game. Anyway, Blended. That movie's actually really funny. I like it. This one, I didn't think I'd like this one. My mom got it for me like years ago on like DVD. I didn't think I liked it, but you know, I wanted someone to watch, so I put it in. I watched it, and I was like, wow, it's actually a pretty good movie. Million Ways to Die in the West. Rugrats movie collection with the movie, the one where they go to Paris, and then the one where they get stuck on the island. What's this? Oh, just older seats. So then they were all together, like sorted out into like series, but like now they're not. Anyway, 10 film 1980s collection, which has The Breakfast Club, The Burbs, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Dragnet, The Secret to My Success, The Great Outdoors, Fletch, Uncle Buck, Weird Science, and The Wizard. The only ones I actually like watched and like actually really enjoy is The Breakfast Club, Secret to My Success, Great Outdoors, and Uncle Buck. Some pretty good movies. I do recommend them. Cars 3, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Steelbook, The Mandalorian, the second season on just regular Blu-ray. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Mandalorian are both Mandalorian season 2 are both Steelbook and both Blu-ray. But the Mandalorian season 1 is the only one that's 4K because I couldn't find the regular Blu-ray. Cars 2, Stuart Little 1, 2, and 3, The World's End, which is a pretty funny movie. I do like it. Sorry if my camera's like going all funny. Maybe it's because you guys like way over there. Or I don't know. I'm trying to stay like, you know, well lit. But also far enough that I'm not like bumping you guys either. Sorry, just actually maybe that table will actually help actually. Maybe keep it a little more stable. But just there we go. Sorry, I'm looking at the screen, not you guys again. Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead, which is actually pretty good movies. This is the first 80s one I bought because it came with Ferris Bueller and Naked Gun. Those are some funny movies. Okay, let me just readjust my movies here. Maybe I'll deal with this stack because I don't want it to fall down. So these ones were also from the thrift store. The Proposal. Never watched it yet. I bought it because my sister used to watch it, but I never really fully watched it, so I wanted to check it out. Straight Outta Compton. Pretty good movie. This one that I don't want to say the name of because I don't want to swear, but that one. A Man Called Otto. This movie was actually really good. I do recommend. This one was actually really good too. I do like it. Madam Web. I'm just kidding. No, this is an okay movie, but it's good. But I like it. The Amazing Spider-Man. This one was a funny one. Anyone But You. That was a good one. It's a good one. The Little Rascals. Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I bought this one before. I bought that 10 movie DVD thing. Office Christmas Party. This is a funny one. Jack and Jill. Okay, I'm going to try to speed through this as fast as I can. Across the Spider-Verse. Project X. That was a crazy movie. It's crazy how a lot of my friends watched it back in high school, but you know how it be. This is actually a pretty good series. Bewitched season 1 and season 2. The Outsiders, the complete novel. Lilo and Stitch, the live action remake coming out. 500 Days of Summer. This is actually a really good movie. I do recommend it. The Invention of Lying. Never watched it. Be meaning to. So I don't know if I recommend it or not. Baywatch. This was a funny one. Also recommended. How to Eat Fried Worms. A classic. Tommy Boy. This one was funny. There's a part there where what was it? Oh yeah. They're trying to sell brake pads or something like that. And one of the people they're selling to had like a little model car or whatever. And he like lit it on fire and like broke it and everything. So funny. Secrets of Dumbledore, Fantastic Beasts, Fantastic Beasts: Crimes of Grindelwald, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Great trilogy of movies. If you like Harry Potter, that one's for you. I still gotta finish this. This is like, actually, I don't know if any of it's still any good. This is stuff from Japan that my friend got me, and Oreos with lots of stuff in it, like the middle part. You know what I mean. Saw this one in theaters. Got made fun of for it by my brother. But La La Land was a really good movie. I liked it. Made me feel really sad at the end. Made me realize I'll be alone forever. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. Pitch Perfect 3 and 1 and 2. I love this trilogy of movies. It's really funny. It made me laugh a bit. I'm just like, huh. Can we shut the movie off now? I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Up, a classic Disney film. I do recommend. We're the Millers. This is an okay movie. Kind of funny. Some parts are kind of scary. The Grand Budapest Hotel. The funny thing about this movie, actually, is that this movie, I rented it once from the library, and then they were selling some movies off, and I went and looked, and I found this one in there, And the funny thing is, it still has my receipt from when I borrowed it in the first place. 2022. Crazy. Like I forgot to take the tag not tag the receipt out. It was still in there when they sold it to me, so that's pretty funny. Mr. Deeds with Adam Sandler. This is a funny movie. There's a part there where this girl, Winona Ryder's character, she's trying to like stage a mugging or something, and then Adam Sandler's character sees it and he just goes and roughs up that guy. It was like that Winona Ryder's character's friend. This is really funny. This is the first. This movie actually, funnily enough, is actually the first movie I watched in this room when I moved in here, like officially with like my bed and stuff. Like that's some history right there. Okay, now here's another thing. The Breakfast Club. I got like 3 copies of The Breakfast Club. I got the original one, then the one with that 80s collection, and then this one. But I got this one because it came with 16 candles. So I got 3 copies of Breakfast Club, 2 copies of Weird Science, and one copy of 16 Candles. But I wanted 16 Candles because it was a funny movie. My mom watched it one time, and I like watched it with her, and I just laughed because I felt bad for what's her name, Joan Hughes? Not Joan Hughes. Hold on, John. Oh no, Joan Cusack. I felt so bad for her character in that movie because it's just like she's got that neck brace on. She's like every time she tries to do something, it's like that brace is like stopping her from doing it properly. Bridesmaids. I heard a lot about this movie. I finally watched it and it was like actually like really funny. Lady Bird. This movie is actually pretty interesting. This one I wanted to check out because a lot of people. I watched the Netflix one, the more scarier one. So I wanted to see what the original one was like. This one's a classic. I used to watch this all the time. Max Keeble's Big Move with Josh from the Vlog Squad. I know that's not all he's known for, but you know, it's what I know him for. The Edge of 17. This movie is actually kind of funny. Moonrise Kingdom. This is a good one. This is the first Wes Anderson film I watched. The second being Fantastic Mr. Fox. Those are some good ones. Movie 43. A lot of scary stuff in this one. And by scary, I mean a lot of grown-up things. The Vacation trilogy. Got Regular Vacation, European Vacation, and Vegas Vacation. Got this one was also from the thrift store. Christmas Vacation. This one was also from the thrift store. Freaky Friday. I used to have this movie when I was younger, but I don't know what happened to it. The one thing I always forget to do when I buy the movies from the thrift store is I always forget to check them first. Sorry, I always forget to check them first. Like a lot of minor scratches, but might still be playable. Just gonna wait and see. Like I said, a lot of these, it's like always like piled in here, so I don't watch them all. Which is very unfortunate. Okay, let's... This next one. This film collection, I only bought it for The Giver because I read that book when I was like a kid in school. Yeah, pretty good movie. I liked it. Here's the Cornetto trilogy. Got The World's End, Hot Fuzz, and Shaun of the Dead. All very funny movies. Rick and Morty Season 7. Rick and Morty Season 1. Rick and Morty Season 2. Rick and Morty Season 3. Season 4. Season 5, Season 6, The Boys Season 1 and 2, The Boys Season 3, Back to the Future, the trilogy. Back to the Future is the second movie I watched when I was in this room. Vacation with Ed Helms. This one was a funny one. It made me laugh, cry, made me question my life choices. I'm just kidding. Just a real insightful movie. No, I think I might just split this up into 2 parts. I'll do movies today and then I'll do the books video later. A Silent Voice. This is actually a really good movie. I do recommend. A lot of movies I'm recommending here. The Hangover trilogy. This is a funny trilogy. Growing Up. The Fall Guy. My favorite scene is the one where he was sitting there listening to All Too Well, the Taylor Swift song. My brother makes fun of me a lot for that, but it's good music, you know. To me, good music is good music, no matter who sings it. Sorry, what I'm looking for is... I don't see it. Maybe it's buried somewhere in these other stacks. But anyway, Ben 10 Season 2. Ben 10 Season 3. Ben 10 The Final Season. Or Season 4. Neighbors 2 Film Collection. With Neighbors 1 and 2. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I do recommend this movie. John Wick. That was a good one. Toy Story 1. Toy Story 2. And 3. I never got the 4th one because never got around to it. Alright, we're in the last stack on the top. The Garfield movie. Grown Ups. Grown Ups 2. Very funny movies. I do recommend. The Intern. This is actually a pretty good movie. I do recommend. Little Women. The ending was really sad. Bad Moms. That was a funny movie. The Great Outdoors. I own like 3 copies of this movie now. The Haunting of Hill House. It's a pretty good show. Didn't expect a lot of it. Made me really sad. Horrible Bosses. The Good Place. It's a funny show. Again, I do recommend. Alright, we're in the last stack on this top of the shelf. Sorry about that. Rather not say the name of this, but this show, very Canadian. Where the Crawdads Sing. I did do a book review of this. Cake Boss Season 1. Cake Boss Season 2. Cake Boss Season 3. Cake Boss Season 4 Volume 1. This one, I don't want to say the name unless I end up butchering the name, which I do not want to do. Kicking It Old School. My nephew a few years ago showed me this show. I laughed at it. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, a classic from my childhood. I do recommend. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This show is actually pretty cool. Coraline. So I just want to make sure it wasn't scratched or anything. Back to the Future, the animated series. Timothy Goes to School, a classic from my childhood. Only my childhood. Nobody else watched it. If you're saying you watched it when you're a kid, don't lie to me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, that's stupid. Anyway, I bought this movie because it had Major Payne. Because I heard this movie was funny, so I got it. It was pretty funny. And I found out that if you look at this, it says it's got Major Payne, Sergeant Bilko, and McHale's Navy. But then you go ahead and open the case. You get Major Payne, and Sergeant Bilko, and then guess what? You get Major Payne and Sergeant Bilko. And I did test it. I did put both discs in my PS5 when I was watching it. They were both the same. They were both the same disc. All right, we're done. The top part, and if you go ahead and look at my bed, they're all in a stack like that, and that's already a lot, which makes me worry for the rest. I gotta sort through all this, mind you. Well, anyway, also, yeah, I think I mentioned it earlier. I'm just gonna be doing this top part here because I want to read my books a little bit more than I want to watch these movies, and I gotta dust that. Where did I see a duster before? In here. Sorry for that. Didn't mean to move you that much. But I know I had a duster in here. And of course I buried it in stuff. Well, not stuff, but buried it under a lot of important stuff. Like the first ring my first girlfriend ever got me. I'm just kidding, that's a fake story. No one would ever want to be with me ever. I'm too scary of an individual, I guess. But that's okay. Things like that happen. Okay, I don't know where I saw a duster stick. But there's a duster thing in here. Heavy duty too. I said duty. Just kidding. Where's the... Oh, right there. I'll just see if I can use my wand. This wand that I carved myself. Sorry, excuse me. Oh. Where's the thing? Over here. It's right here, right? Yeah, right here. Ah, whatever. Just forget it. It's not gonna work. I'll just dust it like this. Just gotta remember which side I grabbed. Okay, I'll put it at the foot of my bed. Alright, next stack. So now this top thing was gifted to me, and I'm really grateful for it. It's Dragon Ball Super from Crunchyroll.com, which I do appreciate. Titan Season 1. So I gotta move you guys again. There we go. The Umbrella Academy Season 1. Really good show on Netflix. I do recommend. Umbrella Academy Season 2. They did up to Season 4, but they finished the show at Season 4, but they don't have it on DVD yet. Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom. Anchorman 2. My nephew used to have that movie. That's why I bought it. The Flash. Black Adam. I did do a review on this movie. I if you really want an in-depth review of the movie, I do recommend watching my video. Shazam. Justice League. The funny one. Suicide Squad. I probably can't say that on the video, so I'll probably mute that. Birds of Prey. That's a good movie. Wonder Woman 1984. Wonder Woman. Man of Steel. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. I didn't know they made a movie about the day I was born. Just kidding. Stupid joke. Zack Snyder's Justice League, the good one. I didn't know they made a league about me. Just kidding. Oh no, why would you do that? Why would you tip over like that? That's not nice. Sorry about this. These movies tipped over because there's not a lot of good structure under it. Maybe I should just take it down a bit. Have the stacks lean against each other. Alright, stack number 2 on this shelf. Oh crap, I can't get that one out. Just wait. Crap, I gotta smooth out this stack. I almost have it. There we go. Gravity Falls, the complete series. This one, because I watched it one time, was actually really funny. Sisters. I mean to watch this one, The Broken Hearts Gallery. Never got around to it because it was buried. The Wedding Singer. Really funny movie. I do enjoy it. Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension. That was a really interesting one. Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. This is a funny movie. If you're of age, I do recommend watching it. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, a classic. I do recommend. Oculus. This movie is really confusing. I've been meaning to rewatch it. Beavis and Butthead. This is a funny show. Makes me laugh a lot of times. Pokemon the movie, I Choose You. I watch this on Netflix. I really do like it. Do enjoy the score. Pretty interesting ending. A Boy Named Charlie Brown. Never watched it, but meaning to watch it. The Amanda Show. This is a funny show back in the day. Back in my youth. And then the Spider-Man Sam Raimi trilogy with good old Tobey Maguire from classic movies such as Pleasantville. Paper Towns. This was a good movie, if I remember correctly. Blockers. This was a funny movie. Supergirl Season 4. Never watched it yet. Supergirl Season 3. Never watched it yet. Superman 1, 2, 3, and 4. The guy who played Lex Luthor recently passed away. Doctor Who animation collection. Never watched all of them yet. Carrie again. I bought this one a second time. That's the first one you guys saw. Bought this one. I bought this one the first time, but like it was all scratched because thrift store. As Above, So Below. This movie was so crazy. The Men Who Stare at Goats. This one was recommended to me by someone I used to work with at the grocery store. Flatliners. Never watched it. Been meaning to. Christmas with the Cranks. Heard about it. Never watched it. Split. How many movies do I got left to do? Santa Claus. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. This was a classic for me. Used to watch that every Christmas. Casper. This is another good one from my childhood. Underdog. Used to watch that one when I was a kid too. The dog's voiced by the guy who played Dave from Alvin and Chipmunks. Tom Cruise Minority Report. Watched that one in school for a class. The Polar Express, a classic Christmas movie. I bought these ones because I wanted to know what they were about. Got Twilight 1, 2, and 3. Got these two, the last two of the movies. Why Him? This one was a funny movie. This one, also funny. 30 Nights of the Paranormal Activity. Yeah, I know. It's too long of a title. Okay, now if I move this stack, my books are gonna fall. So I might as well just move the books. Yeah. Okay, come on. You got it. Ah, there we go. Now I'm just gonna move my books that are on top of here. Move that there. So that there's less weight on this stuff. Okay, well I'll just take half of this stack because I don't want to drop everything else. It Chapter 1. It Chapter 2. This one was actually a pretty good movie, Project Almanac. I do recommend it. The original 1990s It. Babylon. Never watched it yet. Heard it was good. Blade Runner. The Final Cut. I'm not sure if that's like the actual good one. Happy Death Day to You. That was a good one. Lucy. Another good movie. Oh no, something's loose in here. Scooby-Doo, The Curse of the Lake Monster. That's where I got that joke, was it if someone's ever telling you pecan, oh, here's a pecan pie. Always remember this handy tip. Pecans are for baking. Pecans are for truck drivers. Funny. Scooby-Doo, The Mystery Begins. This one, Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl, is actually a really sad movie. And kind of funny. Paul. That was another funny one. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Do recommend. That's what was loose in here. I forgot. The first Paddington and Paddington 2. I just keep them in the same case because I got no other cases for it. So yeah. Paddington 2. Supergirl Season 1. The Murder on the Orient Express. Death on the Nile. Another good film. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Another classic. This one I heard about it but never really watched it properly. Don't really know what it's about. Paranormal Activity 1, 2, 3, 4, and the marked ones, and Baby Driver. Baby Driver is actually a really good movie. I do recommend it. I know I've been recommending a lot of stuff here, but this one I actually really wholeheartedly, or how are you supposed to say it? I do really recommend it. It's a really good movie. Blood action and such. Ouch! I pinched my finger in the movies. Super Size Me. Realize you probably can't hear me. Super Size Me. That's a good movie. It's a movie where this guy eats McDonald's for like 30 days and does a lot of research into fast food stuff. Monsters Inc. This one, whoa! This one, never really watched it, or watched it in high school, but don't remember much from it. Rebel Without a Cause. I really recommend that one. That was actually a really good movie. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide Season 1. I used to watch that show in my childhood. The Invisible Man. Never really watched it yet. Bought it years ago when it came out. The original Carrie. Harold and Kumar Christmas. Fred 2. Used to watch. I watched all the Fred movies. Not all of them. I watched the first 2 Fred movies. Archer, because I wanted to see what this show is about. Good Boys. This movie is actually really funny. Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. Never watched it yet. You guys are starting to see a pattern here. Hunger Games. Hunger Games Catching Fire. Hunger Games Mockingjay. Part 1 and Part 2. Super Mario Brothers. First movie I watched when I moved back here. Doctor Who Cybermen. And it's got episodes that I already have on with the actual seasons. Doctor Who Robot, the 4th Doctor's very first episode. Or Tom Baker's first episode. Bill and Ted's Excellent Double Feature with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Bill and Ted Face the Music. iZombie. And this one. Never watched either of them yet. Been meaning to. Deadpool and Wolverine. This one, never watched it yet. Heard a lot of good things about it. This one, heard a lot of good things. Never really watched it yet. This one is actually kind of interesting, but a robot. Do recommend. Shorts, I recommend watching this one. This movie is pretty funny for the time. Game Night, this one is actually really funny. Do recommend. Good Burger, it's a classic Nickelodeon film. Ralph Breaks the Internet and Wreck-It Ralph. The Lazarus Effect, heard about it, never watched it yet. Ghostbusters, Groundhog Day, and Stripes. Only watched these 2, but I bought this for this one. Groundhog Day. Beauty and the Beast. Heard about the original one, but never really watched it. I, Tonya. This movie is actually kind of interesting. Empire Records. Heard about it, never watched it yet. Happy Death Day. This is a good one. Time Loops. This one was a funny one. I do recommend watching this one. Actually, fun fact, this guy who plays the vampire guy, he's the guy who voices Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars The Clone Wars. Okay, so I guess I'll just keep those books there for now. Let's go to this bottom stack here. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit hard to do because I don't want to drop everything. Mainly because it's top heavy. Because of this one. Steven Universe, the complete series. Big Fat Liar. I recommend this movie. It's pretty funny. This one I used to watch all the time. Dennis the Menace Christmas. If you have the chance to, I recommend watching it. Andy Milonakis. I think I showed the other one, didn't I? Or did I just throw it in there with no introduction to it? I think I just threw it in here. Maybe I did show it. I don't remember. Star Wars, Family Guy, Blue Harvest. Family Guy, Star Wars, something, 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 Dark Side. Family Guy, Star Wars, It's a Trap. All three very funny. Shrek 4 Film Collection. Only watched the first two because the first two are the only good ones. This one, I used to love this movie. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I wish they could have kept going, like followed the books. Diary of a Wimpy Kid 1. Herbie Fully Loaded. Used to watch this one when I was a kid. Pretty funny. Not pretty funny, it was actually pretty cool. Just seeing that car just cruise around doing its own thing. The Pest. This one was a funny one. Dumb and Dumber 1 and 2. And the prequel Dumb and Dumberer. Over the Hedge. This was a good one. Scooby-Doo Spooky Island. Not Spooky Island. Zombie Island. Scooby-Doo Zombie Island. This Batman movie. Teen Wolf. This is a really funny one with Michael J. Fox. I do recommend it. Again. Everything's always recommended. This Dragon Ball Z thing that I bought. Found out later it's not even an original, like a actual release. Like it's got the discs, but like it's not the original. Like it's the discs, but it's not the original packaging that they're supposed to be. Like you gotta admit though, like actually, like it's actually really like almost legitimate. See, like it's got the Funimation, the Toei animation. It's got all this stuff. But look at that. Like look at the picture. Look at the quality. On this one too, like look at the quality. You can see the rough quality. Eventually I just bought the actual seasons separately. Which was a lot easier to do than, you know. Anyway, next stack. No, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. No, don't do that. Potatoes. Sweet. Why'd you fall down? It's not nice. Just kidding. Alright. Okay, maybe I gotta start taking these out in smaller batches. Here's The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. The Hobbit, The Unexpected Journey. I was like obsessed with these movies at the time. Oh, and then I bought this. It's all 3 movies, but extended editions. The Last of Us Season 1. Season 2 is coming out next April. Let me know if you guys want me to do a review on that once it comes out. All 5 scary movies. They're making a new one too, I think. Letterkenny is that classic Canadian show. And then The Lord of the Rings, the extended editions. I did get this one because I wanted them to match. Alright, now it's sizably smaller. I can keep going. Wonka. Heard it was a good one. Did like it. The Batman. Really good one. Hope to continue that one. Richie Rich. Classic from my childhood. Five Nights at Freddy's. Really good one. Brooklyn Nine-Nine Season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Missing Season 7 and 8. This one looked really interesting. I do not recommend watching it if you're underage, because there's a lot of grown-up things in that movie, which I had to skip a lot to watch it. Oh, This one too, I thought it was like an original thing. It's like all 9 Star Wars movies. That's why I bought that Revenge of the Sith, so I can replace this one in here because a broken thing and the disc went and played hockey. Okay, which one's which? Okay, this is the first one. See, I thought, oh look, this looks kind of original. And then you go and look, and it's kind of like a little bit low quality. And then as if my suspicions weren't confirmed. Look at the back of the page. It's the scene from the Avengers Endgame with all the portals. And then they just added the Star Wars characters in there. See, and the reason why I do buy these is not because I'm cheap. I buy them because it's hard to find real true collections of DVDs. I don't mean to buy these. I don't know they're fake until I get them. But yeah, see it's this Revenge of the Sith. See, I'm not sure if you guys can really see that good, but see, it's there's this thing's broken. So the disc just flying around. And there's some pretty, I don't know if you can see it, but there's some pretty hefty scratches on there. It made the disc unreadable. But yeah, it has all 9 of them in here. It's got it's got The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Force Awakens, I'm blanking on the other 2. Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker. Okay. A Haunted House 1 and 2. Cobra Kai Season 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Just gotta wait for Season 6 to come out on DVD, if it does. Sorry about that. Kenan Thompson. Good Burger 2. Never watched it yet. Been meaning to. Superstore, the complete series. Believe it or not, this is, I believe, an original, an actual official release. Because it's done by Shout Factory, who also did Gravity Falls. But that's all I know. This show, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Season 1 and 2. Season 3. Season 4. Season 5. Season 6. Season 7. Season 8. Season 9. Season 10. And the Christmas special. I know there's more seasons, but I gotta find them I gotta find them. I mean, I gotta find them to buy them. Second to last stack. The Hobbit Battle of the 5 Armies. Scooby-Doo 1. I found this one recently in the store. I didn't know they made it. Season 2. Scooby-Doo 2. Monsters Unleashed. Never heard of it before. This is my favorite series ever. I don't care how old I am. This is my favorite series. I've been watching it since it started in 2011. Well, actually, no. I stopped watching after season 15. I don't know, the one where they finally stopped the Overlord again. Anyway, the pilot the pilot series, Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu, with the first 2 episodes. Season 1, Season 2, my favorite season, by the way. Season 3 with a close second. Oh yeah, my Season 3 split into two cases. Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, Day of the Departed, and Season 7. I'm going to put them in order here real quick. You can go right there. Last stack of films and such. I don't know how that ended up with mine. That's not mine. Harley Quinn Season 2. This one I heard by Jarvis Johnson did a series of videos on them. The Circle looked interesting. Never watched it yet. Animal House, heard of it. Never watched it yet. New York Minute. Funny one I used to watch. 21 and Over, heard about it. Never watched it. The Worst Movie to Be Ever Made. Dragon Ball Evolution. Airplane 1 and 2. Very funny movies. Do recommend. How did these 3 end up in my movies? Last one's Gotham 1. Gotham Season 1. Season 2. Season 3. Season 4. Season 5. And that is all of my movies. So, thanks for sticking around. Sorry this took a while, but thanks for watching. And this is the broadcast day, and thank you for choosing JIB TV 2000. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.